All right, all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth. To the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. It's highly important for us in this ministry that we are patient, because not having the spirit of patience, that is what causes a lot of Israelites to fall out, sell out, do everything that really hinders you in this ministry. So not being patient, having a hasty spirit, Esau will see that and use that against you. Spiritual demon Satan will see that and use that against you. This is Proverbs 28 and 22. He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. So you have a lot of men who haste to be rich. For example, a lot of drug dealers, because they haste to be rich, they see that it's a nice little way in their eyes to get rich faster, or someone who likes to rob people. They may come up on money fairly quickly, okay? But at the end of the day, a lot of these same type of individuals, they'll tell you stories about how they used to have it. But all of a sudden, they fall right back into being in poverty. Just like Rick Ross, before he went to prison, he was making millions of dollars off of drug money. After he got out of prison, he's still reflecting on who he used to be. He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye. And that's where that spirit of, wanting to get over on your brother, that's what causes women to want to be whores. That's what causes men to want to rob, to want to cheat, other people out of their possessions or whatever the case may be, because they haste to be rich. He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. So being in this ministry, which does require patience, we are hoping to receive our reward the right way. The right way also leads to us having our reward for an eternity. Going about the ways of this world and doing things like everybody else because they haste to be rich, they may actually live to see some of those riches, but they don't understand eventually they're going to fall. Eventually those riches are going to be took from them, whether while they're alive in this life or the Lord requires their spirit. Okay? So let's go to the let's stay in the book of Proverbs, but we're going to go to Proverbs 12 and verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. So Esau Edom, he sees that a lot of our people are in that spirit of being hasty to be rich, get rich quick schemes. Esau will say, okay, well, if he's so willing to get rich, I could turn him into a sodomite, or I could make him promote satanic symbolism once I sign him and put a whole bunch of dark imagery in his music videos. I could use this woman to talk about how much of a whore she is, although she's been in a relationship for the past 12 years. Okay? But because our people see the bag, they see dollar signs, they see money, and then they see it as a way of getting rich quicker, going through Esau Edom, going through, being a drug dealer, going through being a robber, going through being a prostitute. You do all these things with the mentality of what? Hasting to be rich. So these elite Edomites, or those who are in power, those who have power, I should say, not even just them, but those under them even who have power, they'll see how someone is so desperate for money, someone is so haste to get rich. It's like, you know what, I can make this person my slave, because they're so haste to want to get the bag I could turn them into my personal slave. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. So our people are excellent in spirit. We are the Israelites, but Esau likes to use these curses against us. And for our people who have the mentality of being haste to be rich, Esau rubs his hand together like Birdman from Cash Money Records and sees that as a ploy or a nice little tactic to get over. Okay, so that's why we can't have the mentality of wanting to be rich in haste. We have to wait for our reward if we want to get it the right way, if we want it to last. Let's touch on the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. So when you love money, that's what puts you in that hasty spirit to want to get rich. That's what gives you an evil eye. It's that love of money. When you love money, you're in haste to get it. You're willing to do whatever for it or almost anything for it. Okay, that's a foul spirit to be in. Money is a weapon, but money shouldn't be your God. Okay, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So there are men who have even come into the faith and have ended up, selling out for the bag and end up, leading our people astray, end up falling out, end up making backdoor deals and covenants with different organizations. Okay? For the love of money. That's what puts that evil spirit upon our people, is loving money. Money itself is not evil. But Esau has put on a dollar bill, in God we trust. The God he's referencing is really money, because he knows most people love money. All right? And people will do a lot for it. People will lose their sanity. People will lose their morals. Men who love money, they're willing to lose their manhood. Women who love money are willing to lose their purity, their innocence. Okay? So we cannot be in the spirit of haste in terms of wanting to chase the bag and being down for whatever when it comes to getting the bag, because you're tired of suffering. You're tired of clocking in for Esau. You're tired of your job not doing as well as you may like it to be doing. Okay? We just got to wait. Our time is coming. Clearly it's coming. Okay, the Lord is like, yeah, it's time to get them out of here. Let me make some moves. And that's what he's doing. So the love of money is the root of all evil. And we can't be hasting to be rich. Let's touch on the book of Revelations. Chapter 12 and verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death. So the spirit of this world is to be in a hasteful spirit towards being rich, to love money. And with that same spirit, they're easily seduced by Esau Edom. That's why you see a lot of these celebrities who are Israelites. They're doing all sorts of wickedness on camera and especially behind the camera, because they love money. They're seduced. They're hasting to just accumulate as much dollars as they possibly can. In their mind, they want to leave a footprint in the earth. They want to, have their own land here in America. They want to build a city, build schools here in America. They want to be recognized for making a change. And it's funny because, being famous in this world under Esau Edom, these celebrities can't even do a lot of the things they want to do. If these celebrities say, you know what, I want to go to the bank and withdraw $1 million so I can go help the black community, they are going to get questioned. Like, what's this for? What do you mean you're withdrawing $1 million? How are you going to get questioned about the money that's supposedly yours, that you're pulling out to use for what you want to use it on? Why do you have to be questioned? because this ain't your world, regardless of how rich you think you are. The elect are not going to love their lives until death. The elect are not in the spirit of this world. That's why Esau, Edom, eventually he's just going to have to pull the plug on this society, because, yeah, a lot of people are going to bow down to his new world order, but the Lord has reserved 144,000 plus to not bow down the knee unto the image of the beast, unto the mark of the beast, which is indeed the RFID chip, which a lot of men are scared to say that in their videos because they don't want their videos clipped, and neither do I. It sucks, man. Who wants to get their videos clipped? You accumulate a certain amount of videos that you've made, and on top of that, you gain some subscribers. The last thing you want to see is your page cut. I get that. Okay? But nevertheless, we here to do the work. Lord willing, I can go out and teach tomorrow. The reason why I haven't been out to teach, I've been having car issues. So me and my lady currently we're sharing vehicles. So Lord willing, I can get out and do the work tomorrow. I keep forgetting to bring that up. It's been an awkward week. Very awkward week. Okay? But it comes with the truth. It comes with life in general. Revelations 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, the blood of Yahushua. Okay? And by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. So going into that word loved, in Greek 25, the word is agapeo. Agapeo. Or agapeo, I should say. Agapeo. It says of persons, to welcome, to entertain, to be fond of, to love dearly. Of things, to be well pleased, to be contented at or with a thing. To love, loved. So basically, we're not very fond of this life we're living. You know, we're looking forward to the kingdom of heaven. We're looking forward to greater things. We're not like everybody else who's trying to, you know, be someone in this world. And believe me, before I came into this truth, and other men may be able to testify with themselves, you had dreams, you had goals and things you thought you would be doing. You wasn't just some guy back in the world who didn't have goals and dreams. You were just, you know, pondering on being a bum all your life or being average. I doubt most men in this ministry had the mentality of being normal. But nevertheless, being in this truth, we have to come off as normal. We have to be the normal guys for right now. We're not supposed to be in our time. We're not in the time of, you know, loving our lives, just fully enjoying the earth as, you know, was promised to us. But we're coming into that time now. Okay? And the reward is going to be amazing. The elect do not love their lives, man. Job chapter 2 and verse 4, and Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. Why? Anyone who's haste to be rich is also haste to save their own life. Even when it comes for, you know, when it comes to them selling out someone, they'll save themselves over the other person, right? Or if they're faced with the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, they may say, well, I'm not ready to die yet, and then give in and take the chip. Well, Satan knows a lot of people are going to take that chip. A lot of people are willing to sell out because of what? They love their life. Okay? And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. So there are men who will give everything just to sustain their life. So there are men who love money, and there are also men who love their life. We cannot be in the spirit of loving money, and we cannot be in the spirit of loving our life. Now, we're supposed to love our life in a sense of You know, we should be thankful that the Lord has given us another day. We should be thankful for our health, of course, but we shouldn't love our life to where now you're a slave under Esau Edom. Now you're a slave because you're so planted in this world, you're so rooted in this world that thinking upon the kingdom of heaven is now a burden unto you because you have a thing going on. You have a business going on. It's thriving. It's doing better than ever before. Why would you want to see America destroyed now? Why can't I just wait a little bit longer? Then once my business starts to do bad, then I want to see it fall. No, that's loving your life. And with that same mentality, you'll be willing to take that chip. So we can't love our life. We can't love money. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson, it was simple and it was edifying. And I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakak Wadash. Shalom.